Yo, what up? What's going on, YouTube? My name is Junker Fernie, and welcome to to week 4 of the GPL. This is the team builder for the GPL. I want to let you guys know, the GPL. I have been my later videos. Week 3 was actually supposed to go up. Week 3 was delayed. Week 3 went up when it wasn't supposed to go up. If you kind of know what I mean. My week 3 battle went up week 4. So right now, currently, the day I'm recording this video and the day you're watching this video, it is week 5 in the league. But this video is going up in week 5 because I had to delay it to Wednesday because I was going to Niagara Falls over vacation. So this week, you guys will be getting my week 4 and my week 5. Hopefully, after week 4 and 5, I will be able to get the videos up each week regularly and not have to post week 4, midweek 5, and then have week 5 go up the weekend of week 5 and my week 4 video go up during the week of week 5. If you guys know what I mean. Basically, the videos have been delayed. It's a really awkward thing. But either way, this week, week 4, we are battling my good friend who's actually been in a bunch of my videos, Semi Coconut, known now as Akuma Coconut, who his team is right there on the screen, as you guys can see right below me, right there. There. He has Toxapex, Gliscor, Tangrowth, Mega Altaria, Terrakion, Entei, Cresselia, Registeel, Tyrantrum, Electros, Sableye, and Rotom Frost. Now this week, I forgot to mention this, but I did make some trades. I traded away Rotom Heat, and I traded away Kommo-o for Zygarde Dog and Arcanine, respectively. So, actually not respectively at all. But, my team is right here. We are ready to begin this team builder. First up, we're bringing back Tesla, the Galvantula. Last week we didn't bring Tesla, and I regret not bringing Tesla because Sticky Webs would have helped so much against all those mons that bodied me in week 3. But Sticky Web is mainly there for things like Terrakion, like Scarf Terrakion, things like if he wants to bring not Rotom Frost, things like Gliscor, if he wants to get any kind of speed, this mon is very useful just to lower any mon's speed. It is going to help out a tremendous amount, hopefully. As you can see right here, I don't know. Let me actually check throughout this team. Yes, it is. All right, good. So, Tesla will eventually rock on Sticky Web, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and Energy Ball with the Focus Sash. We're gonna lead Tesla. I'm letting you guys know right now. Tesla is the lead. We lead Tesla. We click Sticky Webs. That's it. We click Sticky Webs. We Volt Switch out. If he has Gliscor in, we hard swap into Elsa, and we see what happens from then on. We hard swap into something else. But we'll see what happens as we go on. We are timid, so we can outspeed. This thing outspeeds everything on his team. Nothing on Akuma's team outspeeds this Galvantula right now. This Galvantula is fast as shit. The only thing that outspeeds this thing is Terrakion at 110 speed, I believe. At 110, I think it is. I don't know. But I do know that this thing is super, super fast, and that it is going to be hopefully getting up those webs turn 1, which is why I told him to Sash, so it can guarantee webs unless he clicks like fucking sheer cold on fucking Rotom Frost or like Fissure with friggin' I don't even think Terrakion gets Fissure. But Sticky Web, Thunderbolt obviously for coverage, Energy Ball obviously Energy Ball is mainly there for like Terrakion, and if he wants to like swap in, I don't know, like Tyrantrum, I guess Energy Ball would do more against Tyrantrum. I'm not sure. Bolt Switch is there because we want to be able to get out turn 1 and maybe preserve this thing. My ultimate goal is to set up webs and then have this thing like at a decent amount of health, or at least a very low amount of health, as a potential sack to get a safe switching on a potential setup mon. But we'll see what happens there. Next up, I believe this is like the 4th week we're bringing her in a row. Am I right or am I wrong? Let me check. Have I brought Elsa every single week? I have not. I did not bring Elsa last week. But here we have Elsa, Light Clay, Snow Warning, Blizzard, Moonblast, Aurora Veil, Freeze Dry. Aurora Veil will help critically. If we can get this thing in on like Gliscor and click Aurora Veil, because he swaps in Gliscor, I can swap this thing and he's automatically intimidated. He's swapping out into like, I don't know, Terrakion. Not even Terrakion. He actually doesn't have many responses to this thing on his team. Except, like, one of his only responses to this thing is Registeel and Entei. Tyrantrum bodies it, Rotom Frost is a good amount. I guess Toxapex kind of gets a bit walled, which is why we're running Freeze Dry. But we are timid for max speed. A lot of my mons are timid because we want to be able to outspeed and speed keep things. By the way, I forgot to give a shout out, but my boy Luke, who is actually one of the alongside me, the co-owner of the league and the owner of the document for the league. Big shout out to him. He is the one who builds my teams. Well, he doesn't build them. He's the one that helps me build my teams. I build my teams. He impresses them. I go into battle with them. So big shout out to you, Luke. I don't know if you're watching this, but big shout out to you. You are the MVP, dog. Thank you so much. Light Clay holding Auroraville. I believe Light Clay mixed with that Auroraville lasts what? 8 turns? Yeah, 8 turns, which is fucking dope. 8 turns of every single move being halved. Every single move. But it only works in the hail, which is why we're running Snow Warning. Next up is a very weird Pokemon this week. We are bringing Hulk the Tornadus with Prankster, with Air Slash, HPI, Psychic, and Heat Wave, with Firium Z. Okay, my goal here is to get this thing in on Tornadus. Get this thing in on Registeel and click Firium Z. Firium Z does a lot to things like... Firium Z is for his bulky mons. Firium Z is for things like Rotom Frost. It's there for Entei. It's there for Registeel, and it's there for Tangrowth. By the way, I look over here because OBS is recording here, and that's where I have like the team layout set up, and I have my main like team builder here, OBS, and opponent's team right here. That's why I'm always looking over here. Air Slash, Hidden Power, Psychic, Heat Wave. That's the wave. We have max rush attack, a little bit in speed, or a lot in speed, but not a lot, not max. With Timid once again, with 24 in HP, so we can kind of bulk that potential Thunderbolt coming or discharge, whatever the fuck he wants to run on Rotom Frost. Even though we're definitely not going to keep this thing in on Rotom Frost. But my main set here is to... Now, I haven't done the calcs yet, but I think a Heat Wave Oko's... Not Oko's, but I think a Heat Wave does a good amount of damage to Rotom Frost after rocks. I think it Oko's after rocks, but I'm not sure. But Firium Z is mainly there for things like Registeel. Firium Z Oko's Registeel every single time, which is going to be dope. But moving on. Coming back from last week. She put in no work last week, but she's going to put in a lot of work this week. We have Uxie, aka Cranium. Lefties holding with Levitate, Rock'em Psychic, Stealth Rock, Toxic, and U-Turn. Bold Nature, max HP, almost max defense with a bit in special defense and a bit in speed. This thing is there for really nothing. It's there to go in, set up Stealth Rocks, toxic things, and then get the fuck out of there with U-Turn. That's why this thing is here. I consider running Fire Punch, because I would want to be able to do a bit to Tangrowth, but Psychic is just all around better. It's stab, it hits Terrakion, which is amazing. But yeah. This thing's so. By the way, we have brought, as you guys can see, we have brought Tornadus to every single one of our battles. And speaking of bringing every single time to our battles, another mon we always bring, Windex, who has had a different name every week, by the way. Windex. This name was provided to me by Aoi. Aoi gave me this name. Aoi was like, name it Windex, and I said, bet. Windex, this Suicune, where is she at on the layout? There she is. Suicune, lefties holding once again with Scald, Roar, Ice Beam, and Substitute. With Bold, once again, rocking max HP, max defense, and a bit in special attack. This thing is there, once again, for kind of just sitting there, kind of like walling things, like eating up hits. I don't know when this thing will actually come in handy in the match, but it will definitely come in handy on stalling out things like Toxapex, roaring out a potential setup, Dragon Dancing setup Altaria, which would really help, which would be amazing. But yeah, this thing it has the same purpose as it does the last 3 weeks. Sit there, bulk, and eat up attacks as it should. And the final member of the team is, this name is not permanent, by the way, Squishy, the Zygarde 10%. I'm actually bringing Squishy this week because Squishy has a pretty good matchup against his team. This Zygarde 10% outspeeds everything. Toxapex, Gliscor, Tangrowth, Altaria, Terrakion, Entei, Crest, Registeel, Tyrantrum, Electro, Sableye, Rotom Frost. It outspeeds everything on his team. And 1,000 Arrows, Oko's Tyrantrum. 1,000 Arrows, Oko's Toxapex after a couple layers of rocks. Oko's Entei from full, because I'm banded. I'm banded jolly, which is dope. it has the potential to OHKO Registeel after rocks. It OHKO's Rotom Frost. 1000 arrows, outrage, extreme speed, crunch. This thing is going to absolutely body this team. My goal in this battle: get Squishy in, attempt to sweep. I was thinking of running Life Orb Band. Thinking of running Life Orb D-Dance, but I didn't because I don't want to risk this. This thing outspeeds every form of Rotom Frost, even Scarf. This thing outspeeds Scarf, Rotom Frost, especially because we're gonna have the webs up, and no, webs doesn't affect this level Tamon, but we're gonna have the rocks up, and this thing is going to do hella damage. And I'm so pumped to get this mon in the game because Rotom Frost is just not Rotom Frost, but like Entei and Terrakion are big threats to my team, and this thing walls both of them. O-code from full with 1000 arrows, no doubt about it. That's just how it is. But that is, by the way, if you're watching up to this point, give me a nickname for Zygarde Dog. I can't think of one. Like I've been like thinking and thinking, and I can't get one. I'm only naming a Squishy because Charlie watches the anime, and I guess he'll like be like, oh, what's the anime name for the Zygarde? Oh my god, because he's a weeb. No offense. But anyways, if you guys enjoy this episode, let me actually just move this around. There we go. This video of Week 4 Team Builder of the GPL. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the fun stuff down below. Also, don't forget to check out Soul Link and Co-op. Co-op does not have a schedule right now. I'm very sorry, but Soul Link does. So go check out Soul Link. Anyways, my name is Dragon Fernape, and I'll see what's going to you guys in the Week 4 battle going up tomorrow. Peace.